I agree with everything you're saying. I wish I could be a vegan, but I, for some reason, just do not have the willpower or whatever it requires.
Sure, I understand that.
However, from somebody who's not a vegan, I think a lot of it is ignorance because I obviously know that animals are killed, but I've never been able to watch this documentary that you've got up in the back. I wouldn't be able to stomach it. It would break my heart. And I saw a
Yeah.
woman last night milking a goat on live, and I just felt really sorry for her. And I said, "Oh, what do the babies feed if you're taking the milk?" And she said, "Oh, they've been weaned and sold." And I was just like, "Oh my God, that's awful." And I said, "So how long does the milk last for?" And I didn't know any of this, you know, it's like ignorance is bliss in a way. And I just led there and I thought, I don't want to drink milk. I don't want to eat meat. Like, it is cruel, but I just don't physically know how to change that, is the bottom line.
Um, I, you may not like my advice, but it would be to just rip the Band-Aid off and just force yourself to watch Dominion, because then you'll
I've tried.
know.
I've had it up on YouTube on pause, and I
Yeah.
can't watch animal abuse videos on TikTok. I just can't. I can't do it. So
So
the
what you should do,
evidence
maybe keep it
there.
on your phone. Maybe keep it on your phone so that when you're in the store, you can look at it and be like, that's that. Because what's happening is that you're separated, right? When you're at the
Hmm.
store, you're not thinking about that exploitation. You're safe within the walls of it's okay to buy this. No one's
Yeah.
judging you for picking up that package. There's no pressure on you. You have to, you're the only one that can make that choice. It's all up to you, you know. And it sounds like your heart and mind are in the right place. It's
Yeah,
just
my
that,
heart. I couldn't actually
yeah.
face it. Like I would. It's weird. Like I wouldn't go into a butcher and buy meat because for me that's like quite gruesome. But when I go to a
Hmm.
supermarket, it is just ignorant. Shah needs meal ideas. I actually, you know, it's not that. It's more just like convenience. Like I'm just going to bowl off a load of excuses, and it is just excuses. I work a lot of hours. I've got kids. It just seems like such a big change. I've done 12 days
Hmm.
vegan, and I was just depressed because I look forward to food. I enjoy food. You know, it's a
Yeah.
whole cultural thing, isn't it? But I completely agree with what you're saying. It's cruel. When I saw this goat being milked, it was just so awful, and she just kept it going even though the
Right.
calves were long gone or whatever baby goats are called. She just kept, and it was just full of milk, and people going, "How often do you milk it?" And she was like, "Twice a day," like no emotion, no nothing. It was just like, I don't know. I
Yep.
think I'd like to think it's not black and white. Just because people eat meat, they're not horrible people, you know. Like I definitely have a lot
Oh,
of empathy for animals. I just don't know where to start with it, really.
sure. I understand that feeling because I had the same thing. Like, where do I even start? And I don't really have time. I was at the time when I came across all this, I was in college. So I was working and going to school, and I was working in another city. So I had to like commute, had all of that going on. But I have these resources up here. The top one is just like has almost everything you would need. Just like there's information, there's videos. But if you want something simple, Challenge 22 is great because you talk to a dietitian. They talk about your situation, and it's through email, so it's just at your convenience. And on
Okay.
top of that, they put you in a group with other people that are trying to see how veganism fits in their life. So
Yeah.
you don't have to be a part of it, but there's an option for you to be in. They have like a Discord, so you can talk with other people that are going through the same thing where they're, they don't
Yeah.
always
My
know if a
other
product
question.
is vegan or convenience or whatever.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
definitely going to look more into it because, like, I just don't watch anything to do with it, which isn't the way forward, really. And the other thing I was going to say, and again, it sounds really ignorant, but it's just the truth, and I'm sure a lot of people think it. If I thought today, by not eating meat, there would be a set number of animals that I'd save, I'd probably be more inclined to. But in my head, I just think just me not eating meat isn't going to change anything. But I know you're going to completely disagree with that.
Oh yeah, because a vegan can save 60 to 300 animals a year. Because what happens is when you don't pick up that package, you're decreasing the demand for that package. So they don't force another animal into the chute, like every time that you say no, that's slowing down their need to refill the demand, right? Because you're not increasing the demand, you're decreasing it. So they don't
So
have
one
to put
person
another pro.
would make a difference to an animal's life.
It would, but at the same time, it's not just you. There's others. There's Veganism is a growing movement, so there's more and more people like you that feel the same way that you do. They find it inconvenient, but they're starting to make those changes. And because people do that, it makes more products available. It brings down the prices and it makes, things more available to everybody. But if everyone is scared to take that jump, right, then those things don't get the demand for those things doesn't go up. So
Yeah,
it
it is
is just about
selfish.
your demand and supply. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think humans in general, we're all immoral in some ways, aren't we? And I guess,
Oh yeah, no, no, nobody's perfect. But veganism is about recognizing that animals are sentient and we don't need to use them, as you just said, and that you're so much against it, you're gonna avoid those products because you yourself wouldn't want to be in that situation. If you were in that cage, how quickly would you want your oppressors to stop?
yeah, no, I agree. Right, thank you
I mean,
anyway.
just okay.
Go
I'll
on.
let you go, but I just want you to remember, think of yourself as your own oppressor. If that animal in the package could look at you with your own eyes, what would you tell yourself?
Well, do you know what? When I drive down the motorway and see a slaughter truck and you can see the little eyes looking out, it genuinely makes me cry. I don't even look. And my son
Yeah,
goes, Mum, look, there's a slaughter truck. And I'm like, oh, just don't look at it. It is awful. Nobody can sit there and say that they don't care about it. Like, well, if they do,
yeah.
they're psychopaths, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel some of those people that say that stuff to me are just trying to get at me. I don't think they
Yes.
genuinely feel that way.
And actually, you're really nice. I watch a lot of vegan lives, transgender lives, and abortion lives, weirdly enough. And everyone's just so rude and horrible. And I'm like, you're trying to represent something, but you seem like a nasty person. And I think that's quite
Yeah,
difficult for people to relate to you with that. But
sure.
then, everyone's on their own agenda and stuff. So I respect that. But thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming up and just take a screenshot. Maybe casually look at the
Yeah, I'm going to
resources.
do that now. And I'm going to try
Awesome.
and watch that documentary. I'm so interested in it that I don't, yeah.
Come talk to me afterwards. I would let private message or even on one of my lives. I would love to just talk with you. If
Okay,
you change your
brilliant.
mind or if you want to ask any questions, I'd love to chat.
Thank you, guys. All right, then. Cheers.
Yeah. All right. You have a great day. See you later, Cher.
Anyway, bye.
Oh my gosh. I just messed up your name again. I'm so sorry. You have a great day, though. Oh my gosh, guys. Yeah, I love talking to open-minded people. I'll entertain any question. I don't care how silly it is. If someone's honestly asking it, I will absolutely answer it. So, yeah, don't feel silly if you have a genuine question.